I'm Steve Johnson, News Director for theDove TV. Check out our other videos and visit our website at thedove.us. Thanks. Good morning. It's the top of the hour. I'm Steve Johnson with a reminder to get our iPhone, iPad, and Android app. Then you can watch the Dove News on demand on your mobile app and on the Dove Roku channel as well. In the news today, Israel's military says 3 mortar shells were fired from Gaza after a humanitarian ceasefire went into effect. This after a senior Hamas official said the Islamic militant group formally closed the door on the Egyptian proposal for a ceasefire aimed at ending the conflict with Israel. Sami Abu Zuri said Wednesday in a text message to the Associated Press that the group informed Cairo officially that they didn't accept the proposal they made. Israel had held out hope that the ceasefire deal plan could be salvaged, but Abu Zuri said it had been definitively rejected. Israel accepted the proposal and briefly halted airstrikes on Tuesday. It did renew them as Palestinian militants continued firing rockets at its territories yesterday. The decline in the number of applications for unemployed benefits continues. Labor Department says claims fell by 3,000 last week, suggesting a strengthening jobs market. Hiring is at its healthiest clip since the late 1990s, and the 6.1% unemployment rate is at a 5.5-year low. Rural Oregon seeing the effects as global trends are having an impact on the local economy. A new report shows timber harvests at the highest level last year since 2008, when more than 4 billion board feet were sold in the state. That's expected to change in the next annual report as a result of China pulling out of the Oregon market. Dave Schott with the Southern Oregon Timber Industry says that'll have an economic impact as housing construction has also been slow to recover.
We're not going to have the single-family housing starts and or single-family housing purchases that we would expect in even a decent market. It's still going to be probably somewhere in 2/3 of what we would anticipate to be a good market.
Schott says from a global perspective, it'll be hard to fill the void of the effects of the Chinese pullout in the Oregon timber market. Oregon's Governor Kitzhaber has issued an emergency declaration in response to wildfires. His verbal declaration yesterday enables the Oregon National Guard to assist with firefighting as needed. The governor says the declaration will help protect people, property, and natural areas. Hot and dry weather has fueled a number of wildfires across Oregon, forcing evacuations and closing roadways. The former stepmother of a child missing since 2010 is changing her name. Terry and Kane Horman divorced not long after Kane's son Chiron disappeared on the last day of school. Though she's never been charged with a crime, the woman, who's returned to her hometown of Roseburg, has been the subject of public scrutiny and a lawsuit filed by Chiron's mother, Desiree Young of Medford. Now Terry will be known as Claire Sullivan. On the weather scene, let's take a look, and we can expect warm temperatures, but not as bad as we've seen in the past. Northern California, 98 today, dipping down to possible 88 by Monday. As we move into the Klamath Falls area, 94 degrees today. Sunny skies for the next few days, dropping down to 83 by the end of the weekend. As we head into the Oregon coast area, that's where the cool temperatures will remain. 64 today, and tomorrow in the Brookings area, 67 on Saturday, down to 63 on Monday. In the central area of Bend, 90 today and sunny skies, down to 85 degrees both Saturday and Sunday. And for southern Oregon in the Medford area, 98 today, then a slight decline down to 94 on Friday. Could get down to 89 by Monday. That's a look at news and weather. You're up to date with the latest right here on the Dove.